So always good to get people back out on the field when they're healthy and ready.
How would you describe your role on this team as kind of a leader and a mentor for those younger players that are obviously coming up and trying to make a name for themselves? What's kind of the biggest piece of advice that you have for them, or the type of player you see as for yourself, like as a mentor and a leader?
I'm probably the most important player. Really. I'm not like the one that's going to be talking all the time, but I think that I have definitely become more vocal and in trying to at least express them how I think we should play the game, or what could help them, or sort of mentoring them in that position. And obviously they're everyone's playing in the league, whatever, but the international level is a different level. So just trying to give them knowledge where I can, and just continue to play the way I do, and they can learn from that.
Do you feel like that makes a big impact in having veteran players and that mix of young players to try to make that connection?
Yeah, I think that it's vital. I think it's really crucial for a team to have both. You definitely need the sort of influx and infusion of young players, but for what maybe an older player is lost in a step, you definitely don't lose in your mind. And I think that there's so much experience on this team and in this roster, in really the pool players that aren't even here, that have so much to give. And like I said, the international game is different. You can't just be ready for a World Cup final or Olympic final, and it helps when you have other players that can sort of tell you.
I feel like it was a pretty good performance. I feel like for the inconsistency of lineup, we performed pretty well. Obviously, we're still trying out players in newer positions, newer roles on the team. So I definitely feel like it's progressing. It's gotten better. There's still a lot to definitely learn from. But I felt like over the course of 2 games, we got better against New Zealand. We learned from the mistakes that we had the first game and applied those in the big game today.
Obviously 3 goals is pretty good production for yourself over the 2-game stretch. But generally speaking, happy with your own play over the 2 games?
Yeah, I am, definitely. I was happy to get the 90-minute performance the other day. I think that was my first 90-minute game of 2017. I hadn't played that many minutes this year until that game, so it felt really good to just get a 90-minute game underneath me with this team and play in 2 different positions. Obviously played in France out on the left winger a little bit, so Joe feels a little more comfortable playing me out there if necessary. Obviously my number 1 position is the number 9 role, but I'd say that I play pretty well with this team, and given Lindsay playing number 10 or different players playing around me, I felt like this team adjusted pretty well.
As you guys continue building to 2018, and there's some big competitions coming up next year, did you like the mix in this camp?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of really good energy in this camp. I felt like we definitely
what the deal is. So we try to do that. We try to help them out as much as we can, and they keep us young. So.